Hello everybody, my name is Shock, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. This may be the fourth part of the series now. So last video, Monica was being weird, talking about game save filing. Yuri stood up for herself, and Sayori is a lot down today. So something is really strange with Sayori. But let's just continue playing the game, maybe something finally strange will actually happen. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on the top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then, I take another chocolate. Gosh, we are fat. And I hold it up to Yuri. Oh, never mind. Don't mind what Shork is saying. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips, as if this situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Shork? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but... Yeah, that's all that was. Yeah. Then, you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't even focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest raising and falling to the same rhythm as her breaths. I raise my arm. Like this, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay. Hi, Monica. Okay, everyone. Ooh, Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Shork, can you help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get this feeling that this is something neither of us would have had the courage to bring up. Who should I show my poem to first? Okay, so now this time I want to show it from my least favorite to my most favorite, so... First would be Sayori. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Shork. Sayori. Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I could say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Okay. We didn't even get to see her poem, which was really weird. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. It doesn't blow me away. But there's nothing I really hate about it. It's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've just been friends with her for so long, you might have been on the same wavelength. But you never struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around dead weight. Ugh, that's a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she probably would have just flew away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Someone shows me their poem. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so wait, is that supposed to... You know what, it's at least 5 minutes in the video, so that's fine. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished you wander over the years. But today, I have a special place, a beach for us to go to. A short reaching beyond your sight. The sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that washes your daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams in the hold of my hand. Wash away your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be on that beach that washes worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, you won't escape. You'll learn to love yourself again. So this topic is about, the beaches. Yeah. I felt like writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Well, that's good. Besides, the beach is awesome. I agree, I haven't been to a beach in like a couple of years now. Last time I think was California. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. That's actually really true. So you decide to write about the beach first, and then came up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. Ugh, you can clearly see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care, because I'm not a tsundere. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Let's just keep playing the game, because something feels weird this time around. Okay, so next would be Monica on my list. Hi, Shork! Have you thought about what you wanted to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing. Performing in front of a bunch of people? I have to give it some thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it will turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's look at today's poem. Sure. Let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. This one's good. It feels like you're not only letting yourself more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? Oh, come on. It's not anything like that. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. Okay, I did not think of it that way. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up the pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her, unless you're me. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on that head of hers. I hope we don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep to herself so much. But still, defending her like that? You must be pretty into her. Oh, come on. You don't need to say that. Eh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure he's already got a boyfriend. That actually would not be kind of surprising, but at the same time, yes. Because it's obviously me, guys. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Okay, Monica, don't do that again. Don't, that was not funny. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's never anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright? The lady who knows any... God. Ow. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning. All purpose. And all that I was ever sought. And here I am. A feather. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we all had the answers, wouldn't this world start to lose its meaning? We are not Shork is not wrong on that. No, there's one thing Shork noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Haha, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, you wouldn't have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone else. You mean, one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Just because instead of telling them that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, Monica, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. And now for the best of them all, Yuri. Short. Writing has only improved in the last few days. Every poem you've shown me has nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it's ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've never been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe you're so good at something and you never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Short, during lunchtime, I ate by myself. I can't take this game seriously because of the stupid name I put. Which I love the stupid name that I put. It's the best name I ever came up with in my life. Did you know that? No, I didn't know that. It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it. Anyway, but books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Yuri. Or people you... Well, I mean, Yuri's not a book. Or people you just know who would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile in your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Short. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now. Then I started sharing with you. That I really understood what was missing all the time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just be patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Shork. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk with you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've made at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We are really friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. This time, she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Oh yeah, right, because Natsuki and Yuri wrote up at the same topic. Beach. A marvel millions in the making. A marvel millions of years in the making. Where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the sun face. Or does that say surface? I don't know. Under a clean blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath grey rolling clouds, an endless enigma. I don't know if I said that right. The easiest would be to get lost in, is one where everything can be found. One can build a sand castle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? On a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye. Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sand castles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish against the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to evade at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth furthermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to make a mirthful approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki told me about it already. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought processes. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. Not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. And that's everyone. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out Oh yeah, right, because Sayori left. Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? What? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Thank you, Natsuki. What is with everyone? Besides Yuri. Oh, there's nothing wrong with her. Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Okay, never mind. I guess there's apparently something weird with Yuri too. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. I don't like the sound of that game. In your books, maybe. Look, the only difference is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. No, that has to have some deeper meaning into it. This game hasn't given me any spookies yet. so I'm sure it'll give me some spookies now. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Did we not tell Natsuki? Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling how is it my fault? What did Short do with this time? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Okay. Now we calm it down, Natsuki, please. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's been kind of avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. Yeah, we're just now getting to this part. What did she say? Anyway, okay, Monica. Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not it at all! You're the most talented person here, you know? Now, Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when she's not around. Ah, that may be the case. But if I can't be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? You should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great! You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Shork. You weird rock thing. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You probably always help me out as well. I was really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose it wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would handle the baking on your own. Short may not like to be around if it only makes him out of a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to help assisting with decorations. Hold on, I never said that. Yes, you did. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like you're just making excuses for Short to... But what are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Short to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? Monica, come on. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. As I was saying though, geez, can we just settle this already? Yeah. Short, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Okay, let's, how do I save again? Save. Natsuki, Yuri, Monica, Sayori. Oh gosh, this is actually tough. Because I would like to spend I would like to spend time with Yuri, but I feel like we should check on Sayori. So I'm going to... I don't know, I'm gonna pick Sayori because we need to check on her. I mean, if I'm going to be spending... If it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and... But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? Look, man, I'm worried, okay? What do you want me to do, game? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Okay, you know what, game? I don't like you. Fine, I guess we won't pick Sayori, so I guess I'll just pick Yuri. Hey. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying... Ugh. So, you'll be helping Yuri then, Short? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your assistance would be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, you'll be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said that it would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the word right now, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Shark? Oh, absolutely, I'm excited. Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? Why? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Short picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They would really go well with my tea. And nothing for that I can do compare the event as well. So, wow. Nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so, I get it. I'm kinda surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work out perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say all the time. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciated that. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. Eh? You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. Well, with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's head out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chit-chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. Short didn't think of that or notice at all. I can't believe that slipped Short's mind. Should Short give you Short's phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and Short exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then, I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it wouldn't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it would matter either way. So I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Shork. I think we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something, or because maybe you like me or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult for me to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted to teach me to point out you're overthinking, right? Uh, I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? I... Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight in my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if she took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. I'm looking really forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door, and Yuri follows. I can't believe this! Yuri is going to is coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. But, you know, the game said no. So I couldn't pick Sayori in the first place. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening, well, when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. I don't feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this. It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica says, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Okay, so... next morning? It's already Sunday, wow! I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it's not helping much. Yuri is clearly an introvert, and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't before long I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early that day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she really needs me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done this in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it. Okay, I'm getting the... I feel like something bad is going to happen. I'm a little scared. Again, we used to play so often that we would make a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. I'm scared. I'm actually scared, like I could feel my heart pounding. The house is quiet. Sarah isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange for her not to run down and greet me. I'm going to say this, just in case. I head up to her bedroom when I finally find her. Sayori? Oh my gosh! Thank goodness. I thought something bad happened, dude. I am, I was stressing so bad. Hi, Shork. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, haven't you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not like much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it always has been. Actually, I want to look at her room really quick. So that's a very big cow plush. I don't. That's a metallic bird. That's a robot bird or something. I mean, if we can just take a look at her floor, the room doesn't seem really that messy. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she has had for now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it up for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how do you know that? Sorry, I had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the vegetable preparations, right? Ah, it's true. But what about you? Are you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Yuri stares in random directions. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, and something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking your head. That's no good, Shork. Eh? Why can't it just be like it always has been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get weak and accidentally express my feelings, I wouldn't. If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world has decided for you to come over today. It just wants to torment me. Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Your Sayori gives me an empty smile. Really put me in a trap, Shork. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really going to make me say it, aren't you, Shork? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I have really bad depression my whole life. Oh, man. That sucks. That actually sucks bad. So, yeah, because there is some people that have depression, but still either way try to make people happy on the outside. Did you know that? No, I didn't know that. Why do you think I've been late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy in caring to waste by spending it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I wanted to make everyone happy, but without everyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Does she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there is so much that I could do. I would have still tried a bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Short. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. Okay, don't say that. It's weird and sweet. When people try to care about me, it feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone being together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my chest. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right. That I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Shork, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything would have been like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. Now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori by Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her in a tight embrace. Shork. Sayori, I don't care if you're selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. Even if I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have done it any other way. Shork. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Shork. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her to know is that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then I wouldn't have let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what I need to change. I'll make those feelings go away. And if there's something that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Shork. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Uh, uh, it's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help us out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I'll look forward to it. That was sad. If I could cry, I would. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I feel myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I shouldn't just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for me a long time? No, I just got here, but I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You could have always texted me. If I had known, then I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. Ah, I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that, for some reason. It would be common sense for her to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. Yeah, I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri into my room. The first thing she does is glance around anxiously, which makes me feel anxious. Is that a computer I see? It's so clean. I won't say it this time. I cleaned it before you came over, so it's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. What are we hiding in there? I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly on her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned out that can help with decorations and other atmospheric enchantments. Atmospheric enchantments? You know, mood lighting, aromathy candles. Oh wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help out the other guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you were a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, wouldn't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's with the wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils of your herbs juice, you can change the mood on the air itself. You can even feel its permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spat out like a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells like a sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer, and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. You seem to know a lot about this, so I trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She reaches again in her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper like I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper to folding origami, but I'd like to do it a different word on each paper. We need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then, we can fasten the paper into ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you were so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker stroke. Okay, so I'm going to end the video here. It's already long enough, and I don't know when's the next stopping point, but I don't want to make this at least 50 minutes, so I'm going to talk really fast. That was the Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm still surprised nothing has really happened so far, but maybe I feel like I have a strange feeling something is going to happen next video, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.